Derek. Well, we are celebrating the holidays not just for ourselves, but also with our pets.
And here with some fresh ideas for our pets is Dr. Cathy. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. You ready to celebrate with our pets?
I am.
Yes.
My dog has not gotten much under the tree yet, so I hope you brought some good ideas.
So here's some ideas. Of course, you know we've talked about my cookbook and the gift of good health. Through good health, we can do food from the cookbook. Crock-pot, that's how I do it all, because let's be real, how many of us have time to really sit down and cook a meal for our dog or our cat, because we aren't really doing it for ourselves, but the crock-pot's my secret, so I make the recipes, they go all day, and plunk it in the dishes in the evening, and then everything's fine, and it goes all night, and there I have for the morning. We've talked about jerky before, and this is my whole family's favorite. This is how my beagle makes friends, is over jerky. This one is Chuck. But actually, the gift is the dehydrator.
Right. When you were talking about some of these, sometimes we don't know about what's in our treats, and this is great because then you know.
You know, and you can even see it. I didn't even cut the fat off of there. That's the yummy part. Just don't eat too much of it. And the same for us, and the same for our pets. If I overfeed the fat to my beagle, then it'll be fat beagle.
It does look tasty. I mean.
It'll be a good workout for your jaw muscles. It definitely. And my husband takes it camping, so it really is. It's Chuck.
I may try some at the end of this segment.
We don't have to take away. Yes, please, absolutely. And I've eaten it, but it's a lot of chewing.
Okay.
A whole lot of chewing. So those are the food type things. But how about grooming? Because we all want to smell good. And we just had people hairdos. Let's do animal hairdos. We have natural, so vintage doggy spa. I helped invent it. And it's essential oil ingredients, natural ingredients. The only thing we have is a little preservative. Here's some mint. This is what the mint grooming spray smells like.
That smells
very
good.
minty.
Ooh, yeah.
Men like mint.
I like that.
My favorite is the citrus, and that's kind of a blend of lemon and orange.
Oh, that's.
So
Just spray a little bit of that on your dog before you brush them.
Okay, so if we're feeling a little stinky, freshen up with a little spritz. We have it in a combo of shampoo, detangler, and the spritz, and it's also every now and then we get a little funky, and if we need a quick touch me up. So that was the holiday blend, and then lavender is a big favorite amongst the women. Really refreshing. So you know, we've got big bottles and little bottles, and we can find them online. And then don't forget, actually some people, their pets are their horses. So Equine Botanicals has a line, and we've got conditioning spray that really helps get the knots out of the mane at the end of winter. In the pasture, we've got big mats in the mane, and so that helps. A little herbal salve that's hiding in the back of the basket, and hoof conditioner, and all of them in combination. I mean, the smell is yummy.
Yeah.
I could put that on my hooves.
My daughter uses the detangler. And the other fun thing that I have are elk antlers. So there's a little button, and they just and my dogs roll on those. But what's great
What do they do?
Roll and chew. One of my dogs wears it. She's a goofball. And then they chew on it. I have, currently this week it's 8, and they've had an antler this big that's now that big, and it took them 6 or 8 months. These last forever. Great for their teeth, great for the tartar. Wonderful presents. It lasts a really long time.
And it's a real antler?
It's a real antler.
Where do you find real antlers?
There are companies that raise elk, and they're they're out there in the wild shedding their antlers, and then they come and they make them pretty and sell them to you and I. And we have all these things at Hoopston Vet Service in Hoopston, and a lot of them, all of them online at dinnerpossible.com. We've got the recipe for how to make jerky, which is meat, and the fancy dehydrator we all need for the holidays.
Okay, so we're just about out of time, but what are you fixing for Christmas dinner for your pets? You got a big recipe planned?
Well, it's the turkey, the sweet potatoes, the green beans, just without all the fat and no stuffing. I'll let them like the pan.
I might be coming over for that. That sounds pretty
You bet.
good. Yeah.
You bet.
All right.
Would you like
Joe's
piece of turkey?
Yeah, let me
try a little piece of jerky here. Thanks so much for coming in and sharing all these wonderful finds. If you have a question for Dr. Cathy, or you would like to see her cookbook, Dinner Possible, go to CiLiving.tv.